How you guys doing? I'm Andy with Mighty Soldiers Trades, and today we are coming to you with a long-anticipated video. We have the Benzinga Pro platform. You guys are familiar with this if you're in our live stream, because this is basically the view you get to see all day, every day. So this video just seems like the daily norm for you, and I know that you understand the value of this particular setup and just Benzinga in general, guys. So what do we have here to the left that I have open is the chat. The chat has really great people, Sandman, Big Beat. I mean, like some really great traders in here sharing some good info all day long. And you can see this in our live stream every day, thanks to Benzinga allowing us to stream this for you guys. And then we have our details pane right here. Well, a very important section to look at for me right here is the float, very visible. And a little tip that I got is you can actually go into Chrome and get it to where it will highlight this. I didn't do that for my own personal reasons, but you can check that out for yourself. And then, scrolling down, you can see the news, but you can also, if you like, just have it clicked, to where the news is up. Also, so what we have here, and we like to keep this pretty much open. The only filter I believe we have is the one for so we can type in whatever security we're looking for to see when it came up in there, because if you're that's the coolest thing is you can have a stock come up several times and you're trading it, and you want to go and you want to look like when did that first pop up, or at what price did it come from, or anything like that. I don't know, just so many different reasons why, but there you go. And the signals, we only have checked right now is the halt resume in this one and the price spike, and the reason is because we don't have any filters in this one. Your notifications, you can choose what you want, but I like to be notified audibly on these. So a desktop notification, you can click a sound if you like, but the synthesized voice, like price spike up in HEPA, that is so important for my trading, guys. I cannot tell you how important that is for my trading. And over here I have signals, but now I have some filters, as you can see. The signals I've clicked is 4, and what they are is the high, session high, and day, and the same thing over here. And the filters, what we have chosen right now is anything under 50 million, at least a 5% change positive from, and anyways the price would go up to $50. So anything up to $50. That's what we have in here at the moment. Now we do and will trade things above $50, and I will change this. Not to mention, guys, you see this setup for Benzinga Pro, but possibly even I could say our main setup for Benzinga Pro, or our most active setup, would be the one in Sarah's computer. Sarah is the one that is scouring this news daily. She is the one that's letting me know. She's looking for offerings. She's looking for anything to look out for in the news. As if I'm looking at a ticker, if I'm getting into a trade, if I'm already in a trade, she's watching while I'm in that trade. She is using this in so many different ways. And anyways, we have that, and that's really not that complicated. Not many filters going on there, but it's enough for me. And then again down here we have the screener, and screener is pretty self-explanatory. We have it arranged by percentage here. Okay, so if you just recognize what I just did there, what I like to do is I like to make sure that we can that we have it full screen, so the tab's not showing up here. Just click F11 if you're not familiar with that. And if you're having any trouble and you need to refresh, you just click Control F5. That will refresh it. We just did that a couple seconds ago. And as far as my filters here on the screener, we got price under 40, change at least 10%, over 300 in volume here. In the float, we have under 50 million. For now, that's perfectly fine, and that's great. So just click the arrow right here. That closes that down. If you have Benzinga Pro yourself, one thing that you might want to do is click columns and change your columns how you see fit. And as you see, this is how we like to have our columns. Same thing here. Just click columns over here and go through and decide what you want in those columns for that. And then what I'll often do is I will click new window here. I will pull up the movers, and you can, like, say it's pre-market. You can go ahead and, if you want to decrease that, lower the market cap, say your price, or let's say you don't care about the market cap, but you want to make sure that you're not seeing anything over $20. That's fine. Gainers and losers here. So then all we have to do is shrink that down, place that there. That is going to disappear in a second, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to click open a news feed, another thing that we can do. And actually, maybe I would like to put the news feed over here instead. So that can make things a little more interesting. And your sources, you can click whatever sources, like especially SEC. That might be important depending on what you're looking for. Market exclusives, hot, market movers. You can, basically play with this however, just see whatever works for you and you're trading the most. SEC can be an important one. Top stories, that could also be fun to play with. Depends on what you're looking for. And the coolest thing here, guys, is you can do things like top line results. Yeah, I can't type, but and it will only filter by top line results. Let me see. You can also, again, if I can type or spell, primary endpoints. Yeah, anyways, you get the point. You can filter by that. You can filter by top line results. You can filter by let me see, the word beat, earnings beat, something like that. If anything you can think of that might give you that edge. And you can actually turn on notifications here, that way, and you can change the sound also. That's really cool within the Benzinga Pro platform. And if we bring back up our other, and then there, we pulled that one back over it. All right, so then, if you want to, like, we often have it running just like that. So now you can see pretty much everything that you've ever dreamed or wanted in the Benzinga Pro platform. And another thing is you can have totally different setup for, like, pre-market. Like, there's your top line, there's your primary endpoints, calendar, very important. Basically see when the last offering was, and you can change that. We have analyst ratings, so conference calls, those seem to get the news moving. And the cool thing is that you can click right here and just bring you right to it. I mean, this is just awesome. The power in this platform and how simplistic it is just amazing. So, like, let's get rid of AMD for a second. Let's pull up APO, Apollo Global Management. And then we can go into dividends. And as you see here, now you can see the dividends. This is a very nice dividend stock. And the growth over, basically, I called this stock a couple of years ago, and I was looking, it was just I think they bought up Redbox. I think they may have bought Shutterfly and Coinstar, and pretty much they like to buy up a lot of companies that may be on the brink of bankruptcy or anything, whatever it is. And this thing is a monster. They're eating up everything in the world. That's why it's Apollo Global. It's just a stock that you might want to keep on watch if it ever has a really, really nice pullback. And all right, so earnings again, and just all this is self-explanatory, but it's just so, it's laid out so nice, guys. I mean, yeah. Mergers and acquisitions, that is really cool. The target symbol, GE, that's a nice one. That's interesting. And TECD, I did not know about that. That was in August. So, shows you that I'm not keeping up on my stocks, guys. And then you could actually choose your own watch list here, which is really cool also. And, like I said, you can have different workspaces open, and, you just makes things a lot easier. Like, you can also type in offering in your news feed and have that come up there. Just so much power in this platform here, guys. And pretty much, before I go, I have to let you guys know this could be my favorite and just about everybody's favorite. But I wouldn't say, I don't know, because I mean there's so much power in this platform. And but the squawk is amazing, and these guys care about the beginner traders, retail traders starting with small accounts, all the way to the top. They care about all of us, and they're trying to make sure that they give us the very best. They don't want to alert us to just any garbage. There is a rhyme and reason. There's for everything that's going on here, and I can tell you whatever filters they're using and whatever they're using to find the trades and the setups and the volume and just where the action is. They're doing a very good job, guys. Benzinga Pro is amazing. I think that maybe anybody that I've heard that even has even close to a problem with Benzinga, what I believe that's not really happening, but what I think would be the problem is people might expect to have something that they need to tweak a lot, that they have to put a lot of work in to make it work for themselves and figure out. And you can, I mean, all these settings, all these filters, you can set up your own. I have my own setup right now. I have my price, my float, and the way that I trade and what looks best to me and what I'm looking for. And then I have, sections that are unfiltered completely. I might be looking for top line results or primary endpoints or offerings. Offerings is a big one. So, you can tweak and mess with this. There's a lot of potential, and I didn't even brush the surface. I mean, there's so much more here, guys. Like the details page. I mean, just like key data. Just think about the power. Like I used to have to go to a totally different website to get a lot of this information. Either I'd be looking to get into a trade, or there has been times, guys, where I've gotten into a trade and I'm just desperate to know what is really going on with this stock, because I'm not sure that I want to be here any longer. Sometimes, you get that trade that just doesn't really look like it's going to work out the way you think it is, and in order to make that decision, you might need some very quick information, and it's all right here with Benzinga Pro. I would not be going in anywhere else. There's no place else for my news source, and that's another thing. Benzinga is known for news. People think that what is the best news, real-time news, tool for trading stocks or platform, and Benzinga Pro. But the thing is, I don't think that a lot of people may not know the power of Benzinga Pro, and that it pretty much is not just covering on the news. They are covering on everything you could possibly need, and they're growing fast. Since I've been with Benzinga, they have grown so much, and I can only imagine how much further they're going to go. Get in on the ground floor now. In fact, I don't even think we're anywhere near the ground floor at this point, but as far as where we're going, the sky is the limit. And something that you also might want to know here is some pretty cool charts. There is so much potential with these charts too. You can add, your indicators on there. You can put another chart over it to compare charts. Just so much, just for fun. Not exactly a good comparison here. Not even related, but just showing you that you can compare these charts, and just a lot of power here with Benzinga. You can switch over to bar charts. You can the candlesticks, your time frame. And just so much power here. And the cool things, like, I mean, there's so much to go over. But look, guys, they show you right here. Why it's moving right at the top. That's one of the things that came in play after we had already had Benzinga, and we were really impressed by that, to be able to see that, and the that you can filter by float. That was another thing that came in later, and it was a really great addition, being able to see the float right here. That's awesome. There's just so much to this platform that you can easily overlook. But I mean, the possibilities are endless. Just the fact that you can read what is this thing? What is this company? What are they doing? Do they have the dividend? Just so much power. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I guess that would be it. If you're looking to check out Benzinga Pro for yourself, the link will be in the description here. And You definitely won't regret it. You can try it out for 2 weeks. If you're looking to buy it for yourself, you can use coupon code all caps Mighty Soldiers for 25% off any of their subscription plans. And I mean, guys, I know that there are people that are paper trading. There's people that are trading, small accounts, people trading big accounts. Everybody, the same thing. Definitely need to have the best tools for trading. You can't do any of this unless you have the very best tools, and they're really affordable. That's the most important thing. With the coupons, you can actually have everything you need for less than what most people pay for a cell phone bill, and that is just unbelievable. We have yeah, just that's it. It's very affordable. It's awesome. Check it out. And I'm Andy with Mighty Soldiers Trades. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click like and subscribe, and yep, see you guys next time.
Hi, I'm Sarah with Mighty Soldiers Trades. We really appreciate your support. If you like that video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.